This is take 2, but this is actually my second attempt, so now I'm going to back down and call it my third attempt. Well, you're not going to get quite the top of the hill of this shot. But it's really hard to tell just how steep that actually is, and it's loose. So this is just a sand pile left over from last winter. This mountain's massive. It's a little taller than the other one. Oh, it's gonna catch just a little bit of that. I don't want to catch too much of that building in the back shot. I don't know the exact height of this sand pile. That's all it is, just loose sand. I'm just using the low throttle range. I got 2 more throttle ranges on the selector, but I don't think it'll do much good. So we'll see. Oh, he's doing it. Oh. Yeah, he's doing it. This is where I normally would. This is where I risk like wheel hopping it and then getting. He ain't bottoming out. That's insane. Feathering the throttle lightly. That's pinning it. That's pedal to the floor. Holy shit. Yep, still climbing. And staying on track. That's the main thing. It's staying right where I want it. I can't do that. I can't do that on artificial terrain. I tried an indoor course that was just they painted it. And it was just garbage. And here I am on loose sand. That was probably dumped here by a skid steer. Oh crap. Oh, yeah, there you go. But anyways, I'm on top of that now. Come just. Wish you could have seen that from my point of view. That was greasy. So okay, this is the tracks I left coming up. And here I'm taking the same track coming back down. Oh, that was abuse going up that. Oh, that's just skidding down that. That was very, very little touch of the throttle coming through that. Yeah, this is a nice little tame run right here. little strip mall in the background. Okay, yeah, my shots are fairly level. So I'm a little bit skeptical if adding the weight will improve traction on this kind of terrain. I know that adding weight will add a certain amount of handling and stability on solid terrain, like crawling over rocks, and I guess on indoor crawl courses or prefabbed crawl courses made out of just manufactured stuff, right? But when you get into this natural outdoor terrain, this is where you normally you get stuck. This is where you run into unexpected problems and unexpected incidences with a real truck. I showed pictures of my crawler to a friend of mine, and he was shocked. He was shocked at how realistic it looks. Just in still pics, looking at it from cell phone pictures. This paint job already has people asking if I'm interested in making more. I don't know yet. That was just a couple of paint markers to make this one. Nothing fancy. I didn't get into spray bombs or masking tape or anything. I just did that by hand. I just finger painted it and painted it with Q-tips. So. I'm probably torque twisting a little bit because I haven't set up the shocks again. I did something. I was doing some body work on this thing. Oh yeah, I trimmed a lot of weight off this crawler. The chassis is stock shocks. With silicone grease in the shocks. Like I put dielectric grease inside the shocks for a little bit extra damping effect. Oh, speaking of which, let's see, turn the camera to. There we go. Let's see. Right there. Let's do a quick. Yeah, on stock shocks. These are not oil-filled shocks, nothing fancy. Dropped from about 6-7 inches. Got a little bit of a clunk. That could be just the body and chassis. Oh. I'm not sure what's making that sound. I don't think there's anything loose floating around inside it that I know of. That's just a little bit of a, almost like damping grease in just cheap friction shocks. They're not O-ring, they're not oil filled. but I haven't modified the suspension yet for weight carrying. So I can't use this one currently for any kind of load carrying or towing. It's too soft in the suspension. Rides like a little half ton. I had one of these. I had one in high school. It was a 70s, mid 70s step side, 76 I think, 76 or 77. I had one. I had the real thing, and in this kind of terrain here on sand and on a sandbar, Fraser River, where I'm from. Oh no, this truck would have bottomed out. Would have bottomed out both axles doing this. It would not be moving up a hill. If I was to put it into, oh, here I'm trying to. My fingers are getting cold, and I'm not good at switching little buttons. Here I'm back in the high throttle range. I don't know if I can get this thing to. Yeah, no. I reduced quite a bit of weight off the body to get it to handle this way. She's a little squirrely at high throttle in the high range. She's going though, holy crap. This is just a dry run anyways. There's no water tonight, no puddles, no melting snow. Just nice dry terrain. And hopefully the end of a bad windstorm that we just had. So. Ooh, that would normally flip it. Right there, that would have been a flip. Alright, now, see if I can do that one again. Put it back. I'm gonna keep it in low. This thing will go a long time in low range. I do have a second LiPo battery. So I could have just bought a second crawler, but then that'd be like twice the work, twice the parts, twice the upgrades, right? I just stick with the one I got, and then when I decide I'm finished with this one, then I'll get another one. So, or switch over to another type of RC. So. I don't consider this one fast enough for a demo derby basher type setup. Doing good though. I kind of wish now I had if this had been a 1/10 or a 1/24 or 1/16 scale, you'd see the environmental impact a lot more visibly. The little 1/30th scale just barely leaves a track. Oh, she's freaking tilling up a garden though. She's moving dirt. Oh, come on. There's that. Oh. Get stuck. The truck's got, oh yeah, she floats. It's pretty good. She gets into a spot, she spins. And then as the dirt starts to pile up underneath and behind the tires, oh, that's a steep spot right there. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can get that at a better angle. Oh, come over this side like that. Oh yeah, look at the angle. Oh yeah, holy shit. She's burying it right into. Uh-oh. Oh, fingers are frozen. Very low throttle. There we go. It's similar to having the same common sense of how to drive in snow. Yeah, oh, is that ever soft? Holy smokes, that is way soft up there. A reverse crawl. Oh yeah. Oh, that takes a little skill and control. I come back over here where my track is. Well, that's not bad. Okay. All right, this is a reverse crawl attempt. Whoa, way off. Oh, come on, there you go. That's reverse, man. Holy shit, she's doing it. Oh, she's going over. Ah, she's going over. Son of a bitch. Ah, you bastard. Ah. Oh, is it ever hard to handle that in reverse? Holy shit. Wow. Oh. Alright, now I'm curious. Let's try a little bit of weight. Rock in it. One more time here. Got weight in it. She's behaving a little nicer. killed the battery. See, as soon as I load it, as soon as I put a load on it, battery goes dead. That's the end of it.